Welcome to the Accomplished Brain podcast, where we share our passion, knowledge, and experience about the brain and health.
I've used vagal nerve stimulation on, almost every type of, whether it's traumatic brain injury, concussion, stroke, Parkinson's. Like Jeff said, when you get that concussion, and we're excited to do our next podcast on, where we have a couple of podcasts just dedicated to concussion. And one of the things you'll find is that they have this nausea. Well, part of that is the vagus nerve is being interrupted, and that needs to be replasticized. So a lot of times we use that vagal nerve stimulation. So I wanted to share what we do in our unit of and how we use the vagal, and like we said, humming, gargling. So indirectly, the vagus nerve gets activated with almost any brain stimulation, and that's because that's functional neuroscience. Because when you fire the brain will fire back down to your pons and medulla all the time. So indirectly, the vagus nerve with the right brain stimulation. That doesn't mean again, when we say the right stimulation, we mean that the right exercise in the right area, the right side. Not saying right or left, meaning whether you give right or left or both. The right amount of reps. That's all. The recipe is very important to get the customization so the client can get the best out of, your program. So basically, when you give the indirect stimulation, and it's the correct for that client, indirectly, the vagus nerve will benefit and get activated. Directly, the vagus nerve can get activated with humming, gargling, breathing exercises, and a TENS unit. So again, in our software, we have a breathing program. And then again, we recommend a TENS unit a lot of times working with our clients. And this is a TENS 7000 unit. I'm going to look on Amazon just to share what the pricing is. So I'm just going to look today on the pricing on the Amazon here, because it's everything we do is looking at, let's see. Okay, so let me go to my browse here. We could bring this up, browse my history here. And
while you're looking that up, Andrew, I'll just add in, as far as the TENS unit goes, from an exercise standpoint, I've actually had a lot of success if some of my clients have eaten too close to exercise and they get nauseous during exercise. I've had them lie on their back and put them on the TENS unit. The nausea has gone away within 2 minutes of using the TENS unit at an appropriate rate.
Okay, so here, look at this, Jeff. Watch this here. We'll bring this up. So this is on my Amazon Prime. So you'd have to have Amazon Prime, but again, it's all about providing value to all of you guys. And this is so this is on today, which is, I don't know when we'll post this, but this is we're in the end of March. So, of 2021, and the price is on Amazon Prime, $28. So, and then the ear clips, you could source it at like tenspro.com or tenspro.net. They're usually not the best. They're okay, the clips, but they're usually about $8 or $10. I think you get 2 of them. So you talk about with shipping and everything, you're talking about $50 when it's all said and done, and you have a very powerful stimulation. What we do is it comes with a pad. I wouldn't recommend you doing it on your own. I recommend, making sure you work with a practitioner like Jeff and I, or someone you feel comfortable, because again, they're gonna be there. You put the pad, which basically you have a red wire, right? And the red wire goes into the pad. Okay, so like this, the red wire over here. You put the ear clip. Okay, so you put the black wire And so, and the reason why you put the red wire so no afferents go into the heart, right? And you focus primarily on your vagus nerve, that branch, but nothing is affecting the heart. The black wire goes into the tragus on the left side. This comes with 2 channels. I make it easier. If you're doing on the left, I just put it in the left channel. And the way you do it is when you turn without the plug-in, you can turn the left channel, open it up from here, and then you press set. I don't usually worry about the pulse width, but I usually manipulate the hertz and the time. And depending on the client, I'll start them off with anywhere from like 3, 5, then I'll build them up to about 10, 15 minutes. And then the level, I usually go where they could feel it, start off with level 2, 3, and then you can increase them. And then you can increase the hertz, to as much as, 50, 60, 70 over time. But I've seen and again, tremendous results. But again, I would work with a skilled practitioner because they're going to, have, more experience in seeing where you could start out.